Reddit Martian back with another r/AskReddit. Men of Reddit. What myth about men is 100% untrue and infuriates you when you hear it? That we can never not be in the mood, and if we are we must be sick or cheating. I'm in a lot of girl groups on Facebook, and you'll get some posts from women saying that their boyfriend doesn't want as much freaky deaky as she does. You will literally get hundreds of comments saying that he's either gay, cheating, or doesn't love her or doesn't find her attractive anymore. Even when the poster would say that he's on antidepressants or that he's gained or lost a load of weight, everyone tells her to leave him because he is not a real man. I've gotten into a lot of arguments with other women when I tell them not all men are freaky deaky mad. I had an ex who pushed for freaky deaky while I had a tube coming out of my back to drain my kidney and was on opiates that make it nearly impossible for me to finish. She got hers though. Did you kill her? Erections mean we want snoo. Even as adults, they can still be random. Or lack of erection meaning we don't. And then you start to worry that it will happen. And then you seem to feel it happening. So you worry even more. And then it actually starts going down. Now you can't think of anything else and you are willing it to go up. And the night is ruined. Men can't multitask. Every time I hear that I have to stop what I am doing so I can get angry. That we miss signs that women give them because they are stupid. We see them, but we don't want to be creepy. Jump to conclusions. Edit. Or we are not interested. That we cannot parent as well as a woman. That we need a random woman to come hold a man's child because they're crying. That we are babysitting when our spouse isn't with our babies. It's getting better now, but back in the day basically every guy on TV was a sports obsessed, car motorcycle loving, beer swilling moron who couldn't function without his wife to look after him and the kids. My wife went away last week for work and I'll have you know that only half my kids got eaten by wolves. Plot twist, he only has one kid. Well, half of one now. Daughter to a single dad here. There was this myth I discovered when I was young. It's something almost all my female friends were told, but thankfully not me. The myth is the belief that there are such things as girl business where only your mom or other older females in the family should help you with. As the only girl in the house growing up, my dad helped me understand and deal with a great many girl business problems. Meanwhile all my friends had their moms to handle it for them. When my friends found out my dad was sort of in charge of handling those with me, they were shocked. They asked me why I didn't have an aunt or grandma to help instead. Well, my aunts all live at least 10 hours away and grandma is even further. I began to realize over the years that there might actually be negative side effects to this girl's only way of thinking. Sure, having another female assist you with those issues might be less awkward and embarrassing. But there's already an inherent awkwardness and embarrassment associated with it. Learning to overcome the embarrassment is part of growing up and accepting your body. Furthermore, I have since grown up and began studying psychology, and done some research into this further for my studies. I'd have to do a more in-depth and wide-reaching survey and analysis to come to findings I'd be comfortable with being peer-reviewed. But I have a theory that the girls only mentality causes relationship issues later in life. Young girls grow up thinking that there are some aspects of womanhood men not only don't understand but can't understand. It makes them not only less trusting of male partners, but also keeps them from seeing men as equals when it comes to parenting. Sure, if you're mom of a young girl, there's no reason for you to not continue helping her with all the complex feminine issues she's going through. Just be careful not to make her think her dad doesn't empathize or understand too. Don't make him this distant third party who will never get it, or someone who should not be involved because he has a PP. That's the same toxic female attitude that causes soccer moms to call the cops on a dad when he takes his daughter to the park to play. Men can parent too, and they're surprisingly good at raising young girls on their own. Edit number 1. Thank you to the guys who have sent PMs to say thanks, and to the few who asked for some advice. I wish you the best of luck. Thanks for the gold. Edit number 2. Thanks to everyone for the awards. I am shocked at how big this has become since I posted it. I will reply to all the award givers in time, but I'm in my phone right now. Thank you again. That we're all not interested in or incapable of being involved in the planning of our weddings. I cannot tell you how many comments like "remember, it's a day, not yours" I received during the 2-year lead up to our wedding. I'm not going to lie to you and say I'd been looking forward to getting married since I was 12 or something, but I took an active interest together with my wife in the planning of our wedding. It's not my day, it's hers. That. It was our day. We planned it together. Her vision definitely brought it all together and she did a astounding job. But she didn't just make decisions on her own. We talked together about and worked together on every single thing involved in the event. And we were both ecstatic with how it turned out. It turned out beautifully. I try not to toot my own horn very often, but I never thought the best party I'd ever go to would end up being my own. That men find it normal to cheat and brag about it. Edit. Holy crap. Never expected this many upvotes. Never mind silver and gold. Thanks, kind Redditors. Men can't be abused by women. Men can't show emotion in public unless it's anger or greed. Or lust. Lust is just pee greed. I really hate how fruity drinks are associated with women. Like, damn, can I just enjoy my strawberry daiquiri? Duck. Where to start? I was a stay-at-home dad for 2 years. The sheer volume of Karens at parks and playgrounds used to drive me up a wall. They were always dumbfounded when I didn't need their help. Yes, I can change a diaper. Probably faster than you can. Yes, I have snacks. Celery, carrots and a little ranch. Yes, I have drinks. Water bottles and juice boxes. Yes, I have lunch. Chicken cutlet sandwiches. No, we didn't buy them at the deli. I can actually cook. No, I don't need wine. It's 10 AM. Karen. Get a ducking grip. Edit. Wow. Trying to keep up with the responses is tough. This one definitely touched a nerve. That we are not afraid of walking alone through a dark car park at night. After a great deal of asking everyone from police to self-defense instructors to a Green Beret and a bunch of combat vets to the most cracked out gun nuts. Not met a single person who had no fear. If a woman physically assaults a man, he somehow must have done something to deserve it. This gets even worse in those cases where male victims of domestic abuse are getting arrested in case the police gets called, even though they are the victims and not the attacker. If you expose us to radiation, we gain superpowers. In reality, this has only happened a few times and most men would just die. So you're saying there's a chance? Showing emotion is a weakness. It isn't. We have just as many emotions as women, and our emotions are just as valid. I just bottle mine up, then have major breakdowns every 6 months. I don't know if it's healthy, but it's efficient. There are plenty of fish in the sea. Just get over it. Duck you. I like that fish. Even if it was kinda mean and cruel. Duck you. I like that fish. I need this on a t-shirt. Men just wait around for a woman to inform them that they are now dating. I'm not trying to claim that women come up to me in bars especially often, but on the rare times they do, there is a definite sense of, I am under no obligation to actually attract you as a mate. I exist and am female, and therefore by default you want to date me. Once, when I tried to politely decline, the woman chastised me in the bar for 5 minutes demanding to know what my excuse was, what reason I could give her. She simply assumed that the default was that I, as a man, want to date any woman, and that I have to justify not being attracted to a specific one. Ski racer, I didn't sleep well night before training. Told my female coach I was really tired and I was worried I'd hurt myself if I tried to push it. She didn't care. Said man up and race ended up crashing bad. Broken leg. Not being able to ski for the rest of the season. Made a promise with myself to never speak to her again. whatever the circumstances. I probably don't want to duck you. It's usually a big decision with like some anxiety figuring out if I actually want to sleep with you even if I'm already interested. Although promoting ourselves as Captain Horndog makes us look cool to other guys, so a lot of dudes do that. Or they're desperate. We are less mature than women. No exceptions. That we would have sneaky with anything that has a heartbeat 100% and true. I've had sneaky with inanimate objects too. Don't forget to like and share if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more videos. See you soon, Martians.